Welcome to Take Me to Your Leader Tuesday, and feel free to join us on any given Tuesday as we draw fan art of aliens or aliens from our own imaginations.
Donkey Job Projects!
What is up, everybody? This is Marshall Lee of Donkey Jaw Projects, and this is the final day, the final collaboration, sort of. I mean, it's an ongoing challenge, but the final collaboration between myself and Scott Serkland for the Take Me to Your Leader Tuesday for the initial starting up of the challenge. Hopefully you guys are digging it. Hopefully you guys like the videos. Hopefully people from my channel came and checked out Scott's stuff. And, I know that I've gotten some visitors, some alien visitors from another planet called Circworks as well. It's been lots of fun, and I have had plenty of technical difficulties, unfortunately. I've had a hard time sometimes recording the audio and making it nice and clear for you guys. Sorry about that. Hopefully this one is better. Makes up for it. So in this piece that I'm working on today, is a character named ViviAnn Vanice. That's the name I came up with. I don't know really exactly where it comes from, but there's the whole V thing, the ViviAnn Vanice. I don't know. It's kind of a cool thing. But I had this kind of funny idea of her being like a ambassador for like an intergalactic ambassador for like a race of fleas, basically. So basically, she to these creatures, these flea aliens, they're like almost impossible to even see if they were standing on her like hand or whatever. But because they're so small, they need somebody to represent them, somebody who can stand at the stature of the rest of the intergalactic cohorts, or what would you call it, the embassy or something, or I don't know. I'm trying to come up with words, but that doesn't, embassy is where ambassadors, based, and I don't know. You guys help me out. I don't know words. Anyways, so yeah, I had fun designing this one. I just wanted to do a character with a big eyeball. So that's kind of where it started. And again, I didn't want to just do a bunch of like dudes and stuff. So I decided to do her as a female type of version. I mean, who knows? Maybe she's not female. It's just a dude who likes, those kind of colors and whatnot. I mean, this person is alien, so you never know, right? Maybe they're gender non-existent. Maybe they don't need genders in their race. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. That was kind of the idea. Thought it was a fun idea. And who knows? Maybe I'll put her in the comic as well. I actually have a fun idea on the twist of her function as an ambassador to the fleas of the galaxy, of the universe. So I don't know, that would be kind of fun to add. And especially doing this challenge, I'm getting more and more excited to continue the story of SETI and his friends that I did in the Hitchhiker story for the Life in Space anthology that was recently kickstarted. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to do that. So definitely, if you're interested in comics and stuff like that, look forward to more of that. And I think maybe I'll continue to do some of these Take Me to Your Leader Tuesdays, because they're fun. And if I'm gonna create a comic book that is all about aliens, I probably need lots of interesting, fun character designs, right? Yeah, I think so. So speaking about ambassadors, I was thinking about that whole idea of ambassadors, and In the past, I've heard of people talking about being an ambassador for comics. Specifically, a guy named Jersey Droz talks about it a lot, and that's a common thing. That's something that Scott and I actually have in common, is our kind of connection, friendship, acquaintanceness to the guy named Jersey Droz. Because if it wasn't for Jersey Droz and Kevin Cross and Mark Rudolph, there wouldn't be the old Art and Story podcast. And if there wasn't the old Art and Story podcast, then they wouldn't have created a community around that Art and Story podcast. And if they hadn't created a community around that Art and Story podcast, then Scott and I may have never even met, because that's we were both in that community involved, and I think we both paid for the behind the scenes service that they did early on, and we both were involved in the mini comics dump truck that Kevin Cross and that all of them kind of put forth, and we both shared our comics early on, and this was before I think I had a YouTube channel, but I used it more for music than anything, and he didn't really I think he might have had a few videos, I'm not sure, but back then we weren't like quote unquote YouTubers, but now we both have a significant amount of YouTube videos and stuff. So anyways, Jersey Joe's talks about being an ambassador for comics, and I was just thinking that we need to be ambassadors for what we believe in, whether it's comics, whether it's art, something awesome. Be an ambassador for something awesome, because, and I don't mean like some kind of political agenda that divides people, that causes friction and stuff. I mean like an ambassador for something really awesome, like just being kind to others. Who knows? There's a million different things, but there's something unique that you care about more than most people do, and, be an ambassador for that. And using our art and our comic books or whatever it is we create to kind of put forth that idea, I think is a cool and awesome thing. And it's a way we can make a big difference in the world, in our world, and the universe beyond. So this is the finished piece. I hope you dig it. I had fun again with this, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to come along with this journey with myself and Scott. Definitely go check out Scott's work. I've been loving every single piece he's been putting up. Super excited to see what comes of it, and thank you everybody for participating. There's been a lot of people putting up the hashtag and throwing up some cool art, so that's awesome, and we will talk to you on the next time.